Hi, I'm Jen, and I've had the pleasure of being in the zone quite a few times, probably somewhere around a dozen. And as an entrepreneur, my brain is going all the time, constantly looking for what's next and processing everything that I'm currently doing. Usually before I enter the zone, my head is racing. My mind is going a million miles an hour because my timing and my productivity, my schedule gets so tight sometimes. So I'll come in, and while my mind's racing, the moment I get in the zone and start breathing, I hear the music, the guided imagery and visualization actually gives me a chance to both exhale as well as relax and get really present to where I'm at. At first, I thought I might feel a little self-conscious being enclosed, but one of my favorite parts about the zone is the rest of the world gets completely turned off. As once the doors close and you're like in your own little cocoon, and it's an escape from the day-to-day reality where I can just listen to the music. Barbara's voice, frankly, is one of the most soothing things that I ever listen to, and helps me get really centered. It allows me to turn off what's going on outside and just not even hear the sounds of traffic, not hear the sounds of my mind, not hear the sounds of so many of the noises that we take for granted around us every day. When I finish a session in the zone, I usually find I am far more relaxed. Not just more relaxed, but calmer in general. One of the most interesting things that I notice, it's really hard to explain, is it's almost as if the air in front of me is actually clearer. So sometimes where there's that fuzz and you feel, because you're going at this pace, and you have sort of this clouded vision, I actually experience more clarity, literally as well as figuratively. So the opportunity to have more clarity, be calmer, be more connected to my breathing actually helps me to be more focused, more productive, and I would actually say it also accelerates my performance. The first time I was in the zone, it was great. What I found is that the more consistently I did it, the more I was able to actually self-regulate on my own outside of the zone. When I'm away from the zone for a longer period of time, it's not quite the same as starting over, and I do feel that the more consistent I am, the more consistent I am and the more regularly I come, make it an actual part of my self-care or my self-management system, the more consistent I am in being able to self-regulate when I'm not in the zone. If you've never been in the zone, it's one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself to the people that you love and care about. We are so busy in our day-to-day lives, whether you're an entrepreneur, whether you're an athlete, whether you're retired, we just get caught up in the day-to-day experience, and being in the zone actually helps you take a step back, take care of yourself, and really connect with your mind, your body, your spirit, and your breath. And the integration and alignment of all of those pieces are something that, frankly, you just can't explain. You truly have to experience. We know conceptually what it's like to relax and the benefits of anything from meditation to visualization, and yet, I don't know about you, but I'm not always so good at making that time for myself. Making time on the calendar to come in and have the experience, if you never have, is one of the greatest things that you can do. One of the things I love about the zone is so often we feel like we have to go away on a retreat, we have to get out of the country, you have to spend thousands of dollars to just have an experience that's just for you. In a brief period of time, with the convenience in your own backyard or in just coming to Scottsdale, Arizona, you can still experience the benefits of what it would be like to travel and go to some foreign destination while still caring for yourself. For me, and I would share for you, it's an investment in yourself that you can't afford not to make. Some really interesting things happen in the zone, and there are emotions and memories and things that lie in our subconscious that often we're not even aware of when we're going about the daily business of our lives. Often in the zone, I'm actually able to tap into emotions or experiences or memories I didn't realize were actually affecting me and holding me back. sometimes we aren't able to actually have resolution in the moment when those experiences arise. The magic that occurs in the zone is that you're able to somehow have these elements, these emotions, these experiences come up and find your own resolution where you didn't think you were going to be able to. So again, where it takes up mental and emotional space that we're unaware of, it actually can help free you. That was one of my experiences where it actually freed me up and allowed me to release some things that I had been holding on to for a long time and hadn't even realized.